Greetings! Hey folks, we are back in on this. We're going to try to do some stuff of some kind. Let me get over here and then over here. There we go. Alright. Hi. We have returned with Torment Tides of Numenera, and I'm going to see where it was we left off and try to figure out what's going on. A little delayed today, unfortunately. Didn't get in as quickly as I'd hoped, but these things happen. Life in and of itself happens. Okay. Let us figure out what it is we are trying to do and go from there. Once more, we shall look at the journal and figure out what is happening. Yeah, so there is that whole thing about getting on the Builder's Trail. That's the main one. Learning more about the tides. I'm trying to figure out how to get at that, and haven't gotten at it yet. Got to find this person who has a gate in them, and so that's being tricky. Airship thief is part of the same problem. I have to find somebody influential, and I feel like this was perhaps supposed to be one of the other folks, but no. But this is supposed to be the fellow I was going to blackmail with information about his history, but that didn't happen. Peerless. I get a feeling I'm going to have to tackle this next. So I'm gonna need to swap someone out and grab Matkina. I think that's going to be the smartest way to do this. The thing that's kind of messed up that I'm sort of dealing with right now is the fact that this little fella, can help provide a shell on someone, help provide someone with a bit of shielding in combat, but that is about it. And so I need people who can do more things. She can hop about a bit and shoot people at a distance, which is nice if if that's available. But I may want to see about just grabbing Aligarn back, because I think that for at least a little while he was a bit more versatile. All of these different people. Tiber was not terribly helpful, from what I understand. Rin is actually becoming a lot more helpful. Because now she can heal people, so that's kind of a big deal. Matkina. I mean, she's an assassin. She's probably going to be fairly decent. She's a calculating jack of all trades. Okay. So she's a jack. Come in handy. So the question is, who am I keeping and who am I swapping out? I feel like I'm gonna have to let go for a while, and then when I want them back, I'm gonna have to kill myself again and go back into my brain and get them, I suppose, unless stays out here somewhere. But until we can figure out the deal with this thing gate in men's body situation, I don't think it's going to work out. So, I mean, there are ways, I'm sure. Just not sure what those ways are as of yet. So, that being the case, let me see, where do we want to go? We've done everything we need to in the Fifth Eye, finally, I think. We can go back to the Underbelly, we can go to the Caravanserai, we can go to Circus Minor. I mean, theoretically, if we want to swap out Castellage for Aligarn again, we should go down to the Underbelly. Because if nothing else, Aligarn has more experience, so might have more tricks. I forget what Aligarn has and is good at that would be able to help in this situation. But we definitely need to go and get Makina. So, methinks that is what we're going to end up doing. Because, I mean, I know that I had thoughts in my head that I probably should have gone back and reviewed on the last broadcast about figuring out how to play with the rest of these things. I think we went around and tried talking to just about everybody, unless I am mistaken. I don't think we missed anybody, really. Not that I can think of. I mean, I can take, keep running around as long as I want, but we gotta keep going here. So I think what's gonna happen is I am going to... Yeah. Why would we want to go back to the circus, Jim? There are reasons. Are there? Not really. You don't know where any of these people are that you're looking for, Jim. I'm gonna go underbelly.
Right.
And I feel like the other thing that we could have done with Castellage, we already did while Aligarn was there, so we've kind of lost that ability. Which, I'm thinking that we should have had her with us from the start down there in the place, that cave with all the equipment in it from the Changing God, and because we do not, then there are problems. What are the ways out through here again? Dendro her, Government Square. I don't think if there's anybody up there that I need to... It's got gates in them. I can't think of anyone that has gates in them, so... Yeah, I reckon that... Yeah, this is about all we're going to be able to do. So we're going to head to Aligarn's lab. We're going to, we're going to deal with that. Yeah, okay. Alright. So I'm going to head down here. I don't know what to think anymore. Alright, Castellage, we're going to let you go. She sighs.
Well then, farewell. For now. You won't be gone long.
Probably not. I feel so bad every time I do this.
It's you. Reconsidered leaving me here, then?
See, they sound so bitter. Alright. Forget Michaela. It's the underbelly. A good place to work if you value your privacy. Some fascinating finds down here, and good people. Well, maybe not so good, but people trying to make a more or less honest living. A more less honest living. Order of Truth didn't feel it necessary to indulge me anymore, so I packed up and came down here. More to my liking anyway. At least you can see the people who want to stab you here. Will you travel with me again? Not like I've got anything too important going on here. Fine. Let's get on the road. He hates me so much now, I'm sure. Let's find out if he hates me. How much do you hate me? On a scale of 1 to 10. Likes. Yeah, it was, I think it was Revere's before, but it went down because I got rid of him. And now, all is sadness. Okay, well, we're there with that. Now that that's been done, I mean, yeah, the only other thing I can think to do is, like, tell the... There are a few things, like telling the one guy, you know, the Don Quixote fellow to go and pursue that specific cult. There's going up and joining this cult if we desperately want to, but I don't know what doors that might unlock. That's about it. So, next stop we have to go and get Makina. He's got influence. Would he help me? Probably not. I mean, yeah, there's telling him I'm going to go hunt them down. I mean, I don't know what these things will do. It's tricky. I have to figure out how I want to tackle this. I want to go ahead and commit to all of these things. Not just yet. Maybe shortly before we leave. Oh, he's still down on might. Now, remind me what you can do. Why did I make this choice? Okay, you can heal. That's something. Similar actions, multiple turns in a row to chain increasing effects. What kinds of effects? You can't actually do anything to people, can you? So, do you have a weapon? I need to give you a weapon. That's probably a good idea. You can't use the axe. Can't use medium weapons, can you? What can you use again? You can't use heavy weapons. But you got a skill in medium weapons. We'll give you a medium weapon. So we'll give you the healing sword. Great. Okay. And then we will wander over here. And you have a shield? We'll give you a shield. Anything else? Anything else that might be useful? There we go. Let's see. Yeah, the axe is a heavy weapon, but it's an artifact, so I've been loath to get rid of it. So we'll see how this goes. Let's see what happens when we pick up Makina. I'm gonna have to get rid of For a while. I hope that I can get back and continue that quest chain, but we will see. Does it talk? A little bit. Like better if I understood it. What do we do what if we do something it doesn't like? What then? Yeah, like that makes me feel better. Good plan. Yeah. And pointedly turns away, drawing a segmented rectangle on the ground beside it with an arched tendril. Yeah, well, the feeling's probably mutual, he shakes his head. Not that I have any idea what you're saying. And replies in a tone suspiciously like Alligern's irritated drawl. The man doesn't seem to notice. Let's move on. I don't want to get rid of him. I don't want to get rid of any of these people. It's very difficult. This is very hard on me. It's very hard on me. Okay. Okay, let's go and use our automaton. So we don't have to bother the other Stickus. They can tunnel to take me somewhere. Okay, changing God Sanctuary, Cave of Last Words, the Legend Cliff's Edge. Here we go, Cave of Last Words. Okay. I need to get rid of him, unfortunately. I don't want to, but here we are. Moon's glowing eyes contract to brilliant points of light that momentarily blind you. When you blink again, it's gone. Yeah. There we are. Alright, Kina, I have a job for you. Kina is at her table, and as you enter, she idly throws a knife at a target near your head. Missed, she drawls. Would you travel with me after throwing a knife at my head? She looks down at the table and sorts through a couple of sheets of paper. Nothing here that requires my immediate attention, I suppose. Fine. Thank you. Let's go. Right. Okay, here we go.
You
now,
need me?
What can you do? You have a sonic blade. A furtive jack who murders. Excellent. We need some murdering done very soon. Makine is the deadliest assassin in the Protectorate and known as such. So she's high on speed, so to speak. And, let's see. Protective cloak. Weapon is a sonic blade. Okay, she likes me. Okay, that's good. 4 physical damage. +3 per effort applied. Light weapon on hit confer sonic disruption. That's not bad. Let's see. Trying to figure out if there are any ciphers I want to throw at her. I only have 2. Confers Ring of Eleanor, cancels the next negative fatal applied to this character and deals 5 chemical damage. 1 use, consumes movement. I think I want to give that to Rin, actually. Because she's going to be more likely to make use of it. Now, this is a root spike. Deals 15 physical damage, confers immobilized root spike. Okay, yeah. So I'd only want to give that to someone who doesn't have the ability to do other things. Yeah, I mean, I keep seeing that Aligarn has only a 2 speed, an 8 intellect. I think I was better off with... As far as combat goes, I might have been better off with Castellage. I mean, you can still hit things with the blade, but that's going to be about it. Smashing. Trained in smashing. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and give him this other cipher. He's trained in cipher use, may as well get some use out of that. Alright. This shadow step I may apply to myself, possibly. Conduit rings. It's an ornament. I'll go ahead and put that on. Who shall we put that on? Could put it on Makina, possibly. No, I'll put it on. +4 damage per effort applied, max +8. Yeah. This changes the type of damage. This shadow step, +1 damage per effort applied. +6 on esoteric attacks. I'm gonna probably bond with that shortly. Yep, all the healery. Bunch of stuff I can't use. Okay. Need better weaponry. More ciphers. More ciphers! Alright. This will go for now to Aligarn, I think. I can go ahead and let you put that on as an ornament, and we'll see how that does. And there we are! Okay. Well, we'll see how this goes. No experience, but tier 2, which is helpful. We're all tier 2. Alright.
So, kill anyone special today?
I could start with you, I suppose. But then the answer would still be no.
Ah, burns. Terrible burns.
All right, out with it.
That was what? Every new cast-off gets strange with older casts-off. If you're not feeling it now, you will. You look at me and you realize that we were all vessels for the same consciousness, and then you start wondering if we share anything else. She shrugs. We're all a bunch of arrogant preeners with delusions of greatness. That might be about it. Let's talk about our siblings. Here it comes. She acts as if she's readying herself for a storm. I'm ready for the litany. All you newborns have it. All right, go. Okay. What can you tell me about Mila Vest? Castoffs need a place to hide from the sorrow and work on a way to defeat it. The bloom eats people, so they couldn't hide there. The first and our worthless sire built Mila Vest so they could research in peace. Place became a beacon for our kind, and people started to put up homes inside the shields. After our sister and our father had their falling out and started the endless battle... Oh, great! That's what it was. Of course it is! The rest of them chose sides. For most people, it seems like this is some great existential struggle. But it's just a family squabble that got out of hand. Anyway, things got bad, the sorrow started making more appearances, and people needed a place to hide. So Mila Vest became neutral ground. How have you avoided the sorrow? What can you tell me about it? I know little more than you. They might know more in Mila Vest. What I can tell you for sure is that it hates us cast-offs. You're never sure when it'll come. She shivers slightly. It comes for each of us, like we're calling to it. As for how I avoid the sorrow, well, you ever get the feeling that someone's looking at you? The sorrow's attention is like that, except that it feels like you've made an enemy. The creeping paranoia that it's coming for you, slow urgency mounts, and you start to feel like you need to lash out. But what I do... I run. I leave, and I don't come back. Try to throw off whatever scent it's picked up. And after a while, the pressure eases, and I can come back again. I don't try to go somewhere safe like Mila Vest. It'll find me eventually. It always finds us. The best we can do is postpone the inevitable. Okay. I wanted to talk about our siblings, the other cast-offs. You'd think people with all the gifts we have would be happier, but we're miserable misfits. Hundreds of us through time, and all bad people. But you should meet them. That's why we're going to Mila Vest. I'll say this once. You were in the mirror. You saw what happened. I wanted to make a difference, and they pissed on my hopes. She frowns. The conflict between the first and the changing god swallows all our siblings, one way or another. I didn't want that. I wanted to make my own way. They didn't like that idea, and here I am. No worse for the lack of their company. We all use each other for our own ends, and someone always gets broken at the end of it. She gives you a dark look. Even us. Get that straight. You and me, we're both using each other right now. We're both using each other right now. It'll profit us both. But someone's bound to get hurt. I spent my life making sure it wouldn't be me, not Ian. Aww. Let's talk about the changing god. He's a greedy, manipulative, domineering fool. I've heard he's also quite charming, witty, and an absolute genius. I suppose he'd have to be, given how long he's managed to keep ahead of the sorrow. But I've never met him, and as far as I know, so the only judgment I have on the man is what I've heard from others. I mean, our father inspired a cult. I assume you've met Casmine and Mimian? Ugh. What's missing from their lives? What's missing from their lives that they had to pin their hopes on us? Pathetic, aren't they? Maybe they recognize our potential and hope to replicate it in themselves. Casmine sees power and wants it to reflect on her. Mimian sees knowledge and hopes it will shine in him. Got the blue tied up! You're quite the optimist, aren't you? Do you think they're going to get what they want by following the likes of us? Probably not. They've idealized us and stripped away our human emotions. Maybe, maybe not. It depends on whether they're looking at us as people or as avatars of our sire. We're immortals to them. If we show them a model, why can't they learn from it? Let me put that to rest right now. They see us as avatars. To them, we don't have feelings or ambitions except for those our Creator placed in us. I've had this conversation with them, and they treated every word like a revelation. I wasn't saying anything particular, but in their minds it was all epiphanies. What I'm saying is, I guess, don't trust the people who elevate you. You can't do anything wrong to them, until you do, at which point they turn on you. Steer clear of the true believers. Yeah, let's talk about something else. Her lip curls slightly, but she says nothing. So what's your story? She gives you a slow, evaluating look. You were a part of my story. What else did you need to know? How'd you become an assassin, anyway? A series of regrettable mistakes. Maybe I'll tell you about them someday, but not now. How did Nang lose his eyes? He lost control of his form, or perhaps I threatened him somehow. Either way, he showed his other form, and I defended myself with the tides. Her gaze is flat and level. He never recovered. Did you ever see Paj reckon again? Once, in Mila Vest, Paj didn't even remember Colin Village. She didn't remember the people she sacrificed for her pointless, endless war, and she couldn't even understand why I'd care. I'd have had her throat if Adiris hadn't held me back, upheld her precious peace. And then when Paj was gone and I'd calmed down, one of the others asked me what the problem was. He said the villagers would all have been dead in a few decades anyway. I vowed I'd never think like that. But here I am, a couple centuries later, and people seem to die too fast and too young, and I can't let myself care. She scuffs the dirt. Immortality is a curse, especially when your companions in eternity are cast-offs. Maybe it would be better if the sorrow had us all. Yes, fatalism! Delicious fatalism. I wanted to talk about what happened to you after I left Tasha's body in the mirror. I don't know when you left. Tash wiped my memories and... Wait, no, Tash saved me and flew away with the first. I went and found him a decade later and we fought. I won, obviously. After that, I traveled the world. I went back to Colne to remind myself what humanity does to the strange and different. I realized I had no purpose. I went to Mila Vest to see what our brethren were doing. They hadn't changed at all. They told me to gather power. She barks a laugh. Our Creator made us many things, but most of all, he made us mad for strength in all its forms. I scorned their advice, but the more I thought about it, the more I realized the truth. When you're powerful, people can't hurt you. Her voice drops. Or the ones you love. It might be the power of paints a target on those you love. Let her continue. So I came to Sega's Cliffs. I started working. One of our brothers hired me, and then he betrayed me. I thought he'd help me, but just like Paj, just like the first, just like Tash, he turned on me. That's when I learned that I can't trust anyone. So I struck back at him hard. It was then that I decided to make my own organization. That lasted for about a decade. The endless politics inside the group, the recriminations, fighting against other gangs, the inevitable betrayals. Ugh. I gave up on that and went solo. Eventually I went back to the Bloom and worked for the Mamavra. The old one, I mean. Those were good years. I felt like I belonged. There was friction, to be sure, but we were a team. And then my favorite mortal got betrayed, too. She crosses her arms. You want to know why I was hiding before you found me? It's because I learned that I'm best on my own. If you don't have people, you can't be betrayed. There. You've got your story. Let's not talk about that anymore. I have other questions, if you don't mind. How are you holding up? I'll stick with you. You're a different breed from the rest of us. You're making progress. I want to talk about the people we're traveling with. Oh, gossip. She raises an eyebrow. How exciting. I'll bet you have some opinions about Aligern. Dour, self-righteous, carrying the world's grief on his back, he'd have made a good cast-off. I'd kill myself first. See? Tattoos, a tendency towards recreational suicide. All you're missing is the secret handshake. Secret handshake? Oops, I shouldn't have said anything. Let's talk about Rin. Let's. Why would you bring a child with us when you know you're facing utter extinction? No one wants to kill me, I mean, specifically. See? She's doomed. Oh. One, two, three. Okay. That's all I wanted. Let's go.
All right.
Okay, here we go. There are some things we could try. I'm wondering if they'll let us through now that we have her with us. Over here. We can find out. Let me save the game again. And once again, we're back to running around from person to person and seeing how they react to Matkina. That's basically how we do this. Do I have anything else for the Silver Orphans right now? Ziobi. I've forgotten who Ziobi is. I knew who Ziobi was, and now I don't. Okay. You draw the sign of the fifth eye in a crude approximation of Ziobi. Then you draw a line linking it with the orphan's original drawing of machine intelligences. You're not certain for a moment whether or not they've understood. This time, whoa, XP! This time, the orphan on the left reaches inside itself, pulling out an object and dropping it into your hands. Imprisoned pulsar! Holy crap. I'll let you know if I find any machine intelligences. What's this? It's a cipher. Inflicts 23 energy damage on target enemy. Holy crap. A nanosecond's worth of radiation from a long-dead star has been trapped inside a loop of crystal. Cracking the ring frees the energy in a directional blast. Let's use it now. No. That's very kind of them. I'll let you know if I find any machine intelligences. That's paying off quite a lot. I wonder, am I selling them out? I don't know. That is an airship captain. I have thoughts. Keep saving. Keep saving! So many things to do. Rin has leveled up. Let us help her with that. Lost child who shapes gods. Edge, effort, ability, skill. I mean, it would be nice if we could give her another skill. I think that's going to be first, right? Improved skill. Improved ability, improved skill. Increase the stat pools wouldn't be too bad an idea. Oh, she only has the hiding from things. Give her greater healing ability. That would probably be quite helpful. Let's keep thinking about this. Extra effort would be... I mean, she's already got the effort of 3. Let's not worry about that yet. Edge would mean I can increase her speed or her intellect. Uses the activation cost of abilities, which might be nice. Increasing the stat pools would be nice. Innervate. Heals 6 points of health. Cloak of All. Gain on stealth. Gain on stealth. Hiding and healing. These are the primary things I think we need to focus on here. Gonna give her that. There we go. Better healer.
What's it like killing for shins, Makina?
More profitable than doing it for free.
That's not what I meant.
I know what you meant. That's still my answer.
Okay, having gone through all that, I'm going to go ahead and save again, just over the same thing. Because there's only so much we can do right now. Alright. Let me see. Return to game. I really want to talk to this guard. No, never mind. We can't get past. We need a way to get past that. So we can get into the rest of this map. I am plagued with sadness. Good day to you. Oh, that's it. Okay. Tranquility! Did I? Okay, I'll say that. I think I did. That was a while ago. Convinced Domadon to give up. That's wonderful news. You have done her a great kindness. Would I like her for night? I just want to see how it is. 20 shins per person. Never mind, farewell. There's a journey. See, it's cheaper when it's just you. But then, yeah, it's like a 40 shin flat rate if you're staying at the camp. But then once you go past a second person, then that's just not cost effective. Just not cost effective anymore. Does Makina know Sylph? That's my next question. Okay. Doesn't help. I don't know why I'm doing all of this again and again and again. It's because I'm trying to just see if there are different responses here. Alright. No options there. Okay. So one option is to tell this dude to go after that cult. I cannot remember what their name is, but it will come up. Now let's go a little longer before we have that happen. Alright, here we go.
I'm going.
Gonna head out. I'd like to be able to get down there. Yeah. There must be a way! Yeah, I think basically everything we try to figure out over here is not terribly useful. Wait a minute. I'm gonna talk to this dignitary real quick. No. I was just looking for someone with influence, right? You know it is. Talking to her, I think, is only yielding smaller and smaller secrets, so I don't know that I want to try to exhaust that tree. I guess I could give it a shot, though. The more I think about this. What do you have for sale? I know I've got serious ADD today. It's mostly armor. Sold in the micromesh. No, not the micromesh, the Avatral Lazaret. I don't know. I don't know anymore. Cobbled Brigandine. I don't know who can use what. Actually, heavy armor. I mean, I picked up from him something for me. But one wonders, right? Yeah, that's all. Yeah, I can't do anything for that. Okay.
Why are you always sighing, Aligern?
You don't know my history. You wouldn't understand.
So, boredom then? In case you haven't noticed, you don't have a monopoly on tragedy here.
On it.
Get that monopoly on tragedy going. Oh, wasn't I going to? Yeah, I probably was. I was thinking about going back up and saving and then just going and blurting out all of my secrets to see what she tells me. Just as a way to do a final bit of info dumping here and figure out who is what. There are a lot of things I've held back on saying to a lot of different characters. It is kind of weird. I don't know. I don't know. Let's not do that yet. That's a kind of a desperation move. As is freeing this. Ah, there's that town person again. Surfing back and forth through the air. We're just gonna go for it? I think so. I know Aligern's down a bit on might, but that's all he's down on. I don't want to spend money on... Yeah. And that, let's do this, see how we do. Oh, I'm scared. Although, one thing does occur to me. Should I try talking to them again? Or to Zophie? Nah, talking to Zophie never isn't going to do any good. It's, again, that has kind of closed up, so any insights Makina might have to that for the, on his Image of the Sorrow, probably not going to be helpful right now. But we'll see. There is also going back to that mirror and fighting those other things that were in the mirror.
Let's go all, you and me.
Okay, this is going to be tricky.
Of course we can help. Right, all?
Yay! Alright, here we go. Not coming?
Ready.
Man, I hope this goes well. It's a pain in the arse the first time.
I'll handle it.
Oh, good. I hope you will, because this is going to be quite combat intense. Intensive? Intense. Intensive. Combat intensive. I don't know my words anymore. Alright. What am I doing? I'm looking like about to leap into this abyss. Alright, well, this will be fun. Here we go. We're going to try hacking at these things again and seeing what happens. This time, I will try to not make the mistake I made before of starting combat again by having that happen. By having sending Rin off way away from us. Need to cluster up. I think she made everything visible. Oh, here we go. Where's the nearest drone? Oh, is that the one? Alright. So I go first, right? Let's see. I just want to attack it.
Let's go.
Learning begets doing. Or is it the other way?
I'm just going to use the... I'm not going to use effort right now on this. I'm just going to have her hide. Okay, Allegern needs to mix it up with everyone physically, presumably. Okay, it doesn't use an action, which is good because we need to turn it on before we do anything.
Doing it now.
I am flawless, I am eternal. Damn it. We just assassinate this thing and be done with it. That's what I want to know.
I'll handle it.
Alright. Do I not have a ranged... Is this item that I have on me not ranged? Is that the problem? No, we're about to be fighting another one, that's the problem. Because that one's full up. Can we just do this for goodness sake? I need line of sight? Alright, fine. And go ahead and spend one into this. Gotcha. Okay, we got it, didn't we? Oh, there's another one inside it. Okay, great. We're gonna come down here.
You're sure it's safe?
No. But I need you where you can do this effectively. Put you in front here. And it's an artifact, right? So it can keep going. We're just gonna go energy.
It's done.
Okay, so I can either spend more on this thing. How much does this have? 9? I want to spend more on onslaughting it. Shall I just hack at it? I'm gonna come over to right over here. And whackinate it. Do we get it? Not quite. Okay, now we're good for now. Now you're gonna just hit this thing, will you? It's not great at it. Just gonna do a basic attack.
Who's next?
Didn't have to spend anything on it, that's good. I believe they're gonna come answer that. Alright. Alright, we are looking currently for what items? We're looking for this thing. This thing. And this thing. Okay, I think there were like just the 3. So, we cleared out this area. I think the logical thing to do... Yeah, if we can get through these 2, then we can hit that one first, I think, because there's a door there we need to try and get through. Either that or we gotta come back up through here, which we could do, actually. We could do either way. Huh. Interesting. Is this a door? I don't know if that's a door or not. Okay. Coming through here, we'd have to take out these 3 before we get it. Let's hit the easier targets first. So we got those 2, or instead these 2, which are bigger. Yeah, let's proceed up this way and start taking these out. Oh boy. All right, here we go. Can I save down here? I can. Upper antechamber? Alright, there we go. No, that was before. Alright. Anechoic Lazaret. Mid-clash. It's actually very early in our clash. Alright, here we go. Yeah. Just keep doing the same, I guess.
Let's go.
What do we have here? Do I have actually... What is this object? Sting charge, short range. It is a light ranged weapon. How do I use it? I don't know. Shall we talk to the Peerless? Alright, let's get its attention.
That's something I could do.
Oh, great. Alright. I want to turn on anything first. I mean, I could just, you know... What is my basic attack going to do? I don't know. We have... I mean, I could use the pulsar, but that's a bit of overkill. Oh, allies. That would be helpful. Let's not use that yet. Okay. Gotcha. Well, let me actually just see what this does before I do anything else. 5 damage versus... Oh, I can go to inventory while this is going on. That's good. 4 damage. Plus 3 when effort to a maximum of plus 12. This... 5 damage. Type in confer a minor additional effect based on the choice. Plus 1 damage per effort applied, maximum plus 6. Just going to whack it. Alright. See, that did a decent amount of damage, so that's something. Whose turn? Oh, it's your turn. Nope, nothing else going on right now. Rin, are you doing okay? You're down 3, alright. Nope, I'm just gonna have you hide back here for now. Just do your standard, I don't want to bring you down yet. Alright. And move on. Alligern. Human range? Yes. I'm going to turn this on. Transdimensional damage. I don't think much happened. Oh, I see. You do it to him. I understand now. Sort of. Living tattoos. Oh, this is where you do that. Alright. We'll move on. Oh, not good. Are we bleeding? Are we bleeding badly? Not too badly. Alright. Alright, Kina, will you please kill this thing? What do you have here? Warp dash. Teleport to a point and attack all enemies within short range of that point. Enemies that fail to resist take 1 transdimensional damage. Holy crap. Flex skill. Ah, yes! Do we use that? It does consume action. Let's not do that yet. Infuse weapon speed, sonic blade. Choose a damage type and when make a weapon attack. Deal weapon damage with chosen type along with bonus. Okay. Defended by evasion, consumes. I'm gonna do the warp dash real quick because that sounds fun. And 75 is not bad.
You will suffer. I can barely scratch
Well, that's unfortunate. Oh, we can still attack? That'll be something then. Take this one out. Okay, got that one.
Just what I needed.
All right. No, we're good here. Rin is still hiding. Do we need to heal anybody? Not yet. I think we're okay. Yeah, we're okay for now. Keep hiding. Aligarn. This is very important. I want you to whack something. The chain reaches for the pedal is removed. Sure. Let me turn that on. That's unfortunate. But we need you to stay there and defend. Alright, Kina. Okay, weapon damage to the chosen type does consume action. Just whack this thing, would you? Yeah, we're good. Your basic attack is at 100%. That's delightful. Yep. I think bringing Makina with us was definitely the right choice. That is funny.
Yes.
Okay. Let us save again. Unreachable. Okay, we do have to go around. Damn it. Alright, well, we got some practice anyway.
If you're sure it's safe.
Yes, I am sure it is perfectly safe for these robots.
Of course.
Okay, wait, what's happening? Oh, of course. Really? Why does Rin run all over the freaking place? Why does she do this? Going to get herself seriously hurt. 16 out of 19. Alright. Well, let's deal with that now. Alright, Rin, please move away from that.
Of course we can help. Right, Al?
Jeez. How much does this heal? 6 points of health. We're not there yet. Alright, Aligarn. Kick this thing's ass, would you?
Next time.
Makina, kick this thing's ass, would you? mean, what does this consume? Does this consume anything? I don't know if it does. Wait, let me find out. Speed 8 of 10. Yeah, I think it does consume a speed. Let's just move you up here. And just whack this thing, would you? Pretty please? 80% is not bad. It's got 1 point left. Okay, there's that one that's still sitting there.
Fine.
Alright. Jeez! So many crises. We're getting through them, though. It's taking a little while, but we're doing it. So you just gotta get these two bigger ones, which are going to be a pain in the arse. And then we can finally deactivate this. Alright. Here we go. Can I put her in the back? Is there any way I can move her in the order? No. Alright, fine.
Forward. Onward.
Yeah, okay, fine.
Fine.
Hey, buddies!
Ready.
Yep, there we go. This is my realm. Alright. Let's do some onslaught, shall we? Yeah. Let's try a chemical onslaught. Against this Peerless. 75 is not terrible, but I'll go ahead and spend up to 95.
Surrender.
It burns, it burns! And that's all I've got, really, unless I want to heal something, which I don't right now. I think I'm okay. Rin. Yeah. Just do that again, would you? This is going to be kind of tricky. I'm actually going to go ahead and spend a little on it to make you slightly more effective at it. Okay, Elegern. Let's do this thing.
Like stripping a memory.
Oh, jeez. It's fair. You can use one of his 2 points. Alright. I'm actually going to go ahead and infuse the weapon with energy. I'm going to choose the Peerless. Oh, excellent.
That's the stuff.
Okay. Oh, okay. It fell apart. That's good. Let's try another onslaught. Let's do a transdimensional onslaught. And this Peerless, it's out of range. That ought to be in range. $75's not bad. Unfortunately, we missed. Rin is going to continue hiding for now. I think we're okay as far as health goes. Yeah, we're not terrible. Halligarn. Got this going. Do this again. I'm just going to keep it at 65.
Barely heard it. Try something else.
Alright, if you insist. Heidi's great. I'm not spending anything on that. It's moving away to blast us. Yay! Alright. What do I want to do on it? Adaptation is my own thing, yeah. No, don't want to use the pulsar yet. Not that desperate. I guess I'm just going to keep onslaughting the thing. Unless, wait a minute. If I can get within short range, I can use my weapon.
Yes.
Alright. Okay, I think we can come in here now.
Right on?
Sure you can. Get him! 75. Hey, can you please kill this thing? Nope, no doubts whatsoever, not at this point.
Killing the next learning. I guess.
Alright. Here we go.
Yes.
A cloud of sparkling motes flit around this column. As you approach, some swirl around your head and fly into your ear. Yay. A melodic voice, intercut with harsh static, speaks inside your eardrum. At first you cannot understand the language, but after a few words the sounds morph into truth, the language that they speak in the Ninth World. I'm afraid I've detected an infection, it says pleasantly. Commencing purge, and the now familiar voice of Peerless overrides the first speaker. Fleshwalkers, vile ambulatory pus sockets! Attempt to purge the Peerless intelligence. Yep, here we go. Oh, I've got 100 automatically. That's good. Yes. A pulsing wave pattern on one segment of the pillar catches your attention, and you place a hand on it. A sing-song voice intones a series of musical notes, dissonant and haunting. You find yourself humming the next steps in the scale. The red light flushes from the column, and the voice rings clear inside your head. Peerless intelligence atomized in a race. All minds within this circuit have been returned to their default personalities. Thank you. I'm feeling much refreshed. The column has returned to its intended state, ready to accept other commands. The voice chimes. If you'd like a palliative harmony, simply provide the activation tone. Sure.
You have no idea.
A chorus of warm tones reverberates from within the column, accompanied by a ripple of light. The sound vibrates through you, and you feel rejuvenated. Yay! That's good. That was helpful. I'm sorry, says a friendly voice. My faculties were diminished by the infection. I can provide additional care in 3.7 solar years. Okay, I'll take what I can get. Okay, moving on to phase 2. Phase 23 I almost wrote there. I hope there aren't that many phases. Okay. We can't loot anything down here, can we? Just out of morbid curiosity. Yes, no, no. Okay. Can't go through here, I assume. Alright. So, next, I think we should go across here, take care of that one, that small one, and then we can head right in here and take care of this one. Great. Excellent, excellent. Good, good. And then we just got a few more to deal with before getting down to that third one. Okay. Cool, cool. I mean, killing them all in order is probably gonna, well, it'll at least, you know, take care of everything, but I don't know, man. What's that? I kind of want to know what that is. We didn't investigate it. I'm terribly curious now. Well, we'll do that after a bit, I think. We've already saved hundreds of times. Let's go ahead and deal with our objective right now. Well, I'm glad somebody will. Alright. Back to this. How much does it have? Like 9 out of 9 like they usually do. Okay. And I think I just want to get close enough to use my weapon on it. Yeah. Rin is going to hide. And wander up this way. Alright, Elgern. It's gonna take you a while to get over here. I need you to be a meat shield. Come. Good job, Elgern. Oh, we don't have line of sight? Oh, never mind. Okay. Just machinate this thing. I think Rin could take this one out, probably. Here, let's let her do it. No. I'm not going to have her attack the thing. She does not have a weapon. Got it.
Who's next?
All right.
You won't notice I'm gone.
What? What? Where are you going? Let's keep saving. We're almost there. To the second one. Hey! Yep, that's the whole point. Hey, Conti. Yes, he's that's basically what Elgern is here for. He's there to get hit, so I don't have to. I can loot that. I'll do that in a moment.
I'm going.
Yeah, the twinkling motes swirl around and enter your ears in the same manner as the last column. It is entirely the same method of clearing the Peerless. It is likely the same method of clearing the Peerless will work here. This is just too much, the intelligence mutters. Initiate containment, initiate crackle. I cannot be contained, it bellows. I am Peerless, the uncontainable. Let's turn that off. You place your hand on the wave pattern and hum the sequence of notes you used before. The red light flashes from the column, and the other voice shouts, "Finally! Thank you for ridding me of that disgusting plague!" Suppose I can offer some healing if you'd like, the intelligence grumbles. Just use the command tone. Sure. I think there's, yeah, not much. We're not down much, but why not? A chorus of warm tones reverberates from within the column, accompanied by a ripple of light. The sound vibrates through you, and you feel rejuvenated. I probably shouldn't have used that up, because, yeah. But, alright. We're almost there. But let's loot this.
I'm ready.
Money! Okay, that's all there was. They just kept their money in there for some reason. Yeah, let's put our money in the sparking thing by one of the terminals. Why not? Okay. It's all very mysterious. That room has nothing in it. Except a thing to loot, so I'll go there eventually. Can we go through there? No, we gotta go through that door. Okay. Alright, back down this way.
Shadows.
Let's find out what happens next. Wait a minute. Yeah, I could easily. That is fair, that is fair. It could have been old machinery. Transition so that I'm over there, since we're now going in this direction. I shall save for phase 3 of this little trek down here in the Lazaret. Alright, here we go. I have a lot of punching to do. A lot of machine punchery. I think I can actually avoid these. So I'm gonna go ahead and actually, yeah, just come around this way. Assuming everyone runs in the direction I want them to. Nope, never mind. Yes, 3 out of 76. Why did you go? Yeah, okay, yeah, that's fine. I'm going to punch it in the face. Actually, I'm going to onslaught it in the face. It's a bigger one. Let's do energy again. And 75's okay. Alright, and come out here so that you can defend everyone else. There you go. Rin, hide. Okay. And kind of sneak back here for a minute. Okay, Lickern, you know what to do. Come be a beat stick. Step forward and beat stick with us. There we go. And then we actually use Makina to kill the things. Actually, can she teleport from there? Can she? Can she? She has that? No, not in range. Okay. If I move a little, though, I might be able to. Let's move down here. Can we do it now? Can we do it now? No, still apparently out of range. Alright. In that case, you just come down here so that you can present help us with presenting a target. Everyone stand in fireball formation. Alright, let's go ahead. Can I hit it from here? No. I don't want to use that yet. Let's do a chemical attack. Critical, excellent. Good, good. Alright. Yeah, no, this is a good spot. I'm just going to stand here. You keep hiding. Alright. We're going to turn on the tattoos again. Just because it hurts you so much when it happens. Alright. And run up and hit it, please. Okay, let's try killing it. Because she's really good at killing things. It's like it's her job.
Scratch this
Okay, maybe not. Oh wait, no, it went down. Well, it went down! Stop complaining if it goes down. Yeah. The lack of nanos is helpful. So I mean, yeah, what's going to be wonderful is I'll go ahead and still try to come around and turn this off after having to fight these three, and then that one will be the one that I don't have to fight. That one tiny one over there. That's so much accomplished. All right, let's go. Okay, let me go ahead and once more hit the save button because of course I shall. Anechoic Lazaret phase 3. Yeah, I'm very glad these things don't have a very limited amount of ranged capability. They can only, I mean, they still can shoot you from a distance. I wonder what's in there, but I won't go there yet. I've got a job out here. Alright. Hey guys, what's going on? Oh no, robots! Okay. More robots. Why do you enjoy it every time that happens? Alright. There's some effect going on and I forget what it is. Okay, I'm gonna have you run here. And, really not helpful. Let's use transdimensional energy. Hit this one. Excellent. You hide. Gonna move back here. Just a bit. Alright. Alright. It is time to meet shield once again. Alright. Can you get at this? No, you can't. I'm gonna move you here, and then I will... Let's infuse your weapon with, let's go chemical damage. And we're going to be aiming at that. It's unreachable, but you know, we'll get there eventually. Oh, I see. We actually have to try to hit it. Never mind then, we're just going to wait. They'll come to us. Absorb. Absorb the pain. All the pain, Alikaren. All of it. Why does Last Castoff seem to be enjoying the pain so much? I know I've got something activated. I just can't remember what it is. I'm going to hit this thing with an energy blast. That'll make me feel less confused about everything. Alright. That is very strange. It's alright. It's alright, pal. You'll be fine. Bring you forward just a tad. If I can. Yes. Alright, yeah. Keep hiding. Doing a good job of hiding. There we go. Alright. All the things are turned on. All of them. Oh, you've got a thing to your left. Go ahead and hit that, would you? Actually, before we do that. Do that. Yes, strip the memories. Alright. There we go. I have no idea who's next. Shall we move you up there just so that we can get them together? There we go. Yes, move into that flanked position for me, would you? Whilst we go about the business of actually killing these things. Oh, it actually knows what the real threat is. That's impressive. You might actually have to heal Matkina in a moment. Yeah, let me take care of that, in fact, before... Well, I can have Rin do that. She's close enough. Let's see, are you in range? Not in range just yet. Let me move up a little bit, and then you'll be in range. There we go. Nope, didn't work out. Alright. Now. Rin, I need you to come up here. I know it's a little dangerous. I need you to do a bit of healing. One ally. Okay. And it's medium range, but I think you have to be able to... You have to have line of sight. Right, okay. So let me give you line of sight on everybody. I have no idea what's best anymore. Alright. Let's heal Matkina. There we go. What was I doing? Oh yes, whacking things. Wait a minute. Can I do that? Got it. Yeah, they are flawless, right? Yeah, totally flawless. Aside from the flaws. Yeah, let's move up just a wee bit. Actually, I should just onslaught the freaking thing. Actually pull out our guns here. We choose an energy type. Let's go transdimensional this time. Let's see. Do we need to heal you? You. We kind of need to heal you. Okay, let's heal Allegrin. Transdimensional energy is awesome. I'm not sure exactly what it does, but it seems cool. There we go. Alright. And you hide again. Alright. Oh, Garen, go beat this thing up, would you? Excellent. There we go. Is that everybody? Yep, it saw us. We gotta take it out too. Okay, fine. Come on, let's attack it. Alright. No, just come up here. That's fine. Come on. Let's get the last one. Yep, there you go. Doing your job. Come on, for goodness sakes. Missed. I'm good back here. I'm good back here for now. She's good back there. Hit the thing! Hit the thing! There we go. Yay! All the XPs ever. Okay, now we can maybe actually do the rest of what we need to do down here in peace. Because everything else lies in pieces. Alright. Okay. Yay.
Yes. I'm going.
The twinkling motes swirl around and enter your ears in the same manner as the last column. It is likely the same method of clearing the Peerless will work here. If there's not too much to ask, a meek voice begins. Please initiate a containment procedure. Crackle. It is too much to ask, it roars. I am Peerless and I will not be bound. I'm going to activate a purge of the Peerless intelligence. You place your hand on the wave pattern and hum the sequence of notes you used before. The red light flushes from the column, and the other voice seems to clear its throat. Oh, delightful that the Peerless intelligence has been thoroughly cleansed from all of my dreams. The column has returned to its intended state, ready to accept other commands. I owe a debt of gratitude, good sir. Please use the proper tone if you'd like a bodily refreshment. Sure, why not?
I can breathe again.
Yeah, oxygen's good. A chorus of warm notes reverberates from within the column, accompanied by a ripple of light. The sound vibrates through you, and you feel rejuvenated. So that's the last of them. And now I just gotta figure out what else we need to do down here. I'm gonna start looting these areas and go into that other room that's down to the south and see. So I have a feeling our job might not be done down here. More stuff to do, probably. Alright, let's see. Yeah, I started late, so I'm gonna go for a little bit longer, maybe like another 20 minutes, I think. So yes, let's do that. First of all, let's loot that, whatever that is. Money! More shins, yay! Did I loot this chamber? No, that wasn't the one I was looking for. Did I loot this chamber? Did I? I didn't, did I? It's just sitting there sparking. I'll have to go back and get whatever's over there. Alright. First, though, let's get what's over here.
That's something I could do.
Need to watch for these little sparkly... Oh, yeah, yeah. Money and... Antagonist. What? It's nice to carry around your antagonist with you in a little marble. This tiny stone ball appears completely ordinary. No amount of close inspection reveals anything that stands out, nor any signs that this is anything more than it appears. Yet at any sign of mirth near the antagonist, the stone ball will start howling at an ever-increasing intensity until it completely drowns out the laughter. I know people like that. Let's take it. Okay. Okay, now I want to just sort of comb this whole area for those little sparking panels, because those are the ones that need looting. Like that needs looting. That needs looting. Oh my goodness. Did I miss them? I might have missed them. Either that, or you can always put your hand over it, and yeah, actually I might not have missed them. It might have actually, yeah, just been. You can always just put your hand over it. No? Maybe not. I don't know what's happening anymore. Okay. Well, we'll go back and check those out in a minute. Some evil as well. Yeah. It is. Loot, 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 loot. Fine. Spray flesh. Good, good. And money. Okay. So... so we got that, I'd like to come back around this way. Okay, yeah, I looted that one. It's not doing anything when I come over it. I'm not going to leave just yet. Apparently there's more to... Oh, now you can go through that. Okay. I did not know. Let me see. Can we loot that? Do all the looting. Loot all the things. Oh, yeah. Excellent, excellent. And do that. Another on a chromavulum. The brightly colored aquatic creature. This quite brightly colored aquatic creature has a short loop of elastic material running through one of its 7 legs. Okay, cute. There's not enough looting. Never enough looting.
Cheer up, Alagern.
That's rich.
I sneer, I glower, you mope. Big difference.
So glad they're getting along. Alright. More looting. Money! Excellent, excellent. Okay, I think I hit all the spots. I think.
Sure.
Let's go all. You and me.
We're going to go through this door down here and hope we find something interesting that's not going to kill us. Yeah, I haven't killed each other yet. Then, give it time. Give it time. Haven't developed a nice, healthy hatred yet.
Go.
Ah, here we go. Oh, interesting. It's bound up. And there are some bodies. That's interesting. Okay. Yeah. This burden's entrails speckle the floor underneath it. What remains of this creature's feathers are charred to the root. What looks like a child's drawing has been scraped out in blood around this burden. What? Both bird-like eyes have been plucked from this creature. Content warning. The aqueous humor in its... What? The aqueous humor splatted back in its face. Oh, okay. Great. A succession of ragged holes run a straight line from this burden's far down to its groin. Great. Okay, yeah, that's excellent. Okay. Guess we should find out what the deal is with this one that's trapped there. Loops of wire and cables connect this drone to the surrounding machinery. It's a good bet that this particular construct is the source of the problems in Anechoic Lazaret. Come no closer, Fleshwalker. I am Peerless the Eternal, Peerless the Mighty, Peerless the Wise. Pay no attention to that man behind the curtain. Your field generators appear to be broken. How did you get down here? Disable the damaged drone. Smash the drone. Destroy its internal machinery. I met another drone who came to claim to be Peerless. Yeah, it's like if you're Peerless, but there are bunches of you, how does that work? Let me talk to it. That is the problem with you Fleshwalkers, the construct sneers. You're obsessed with base mechanics. I am Peerless, and I transcend the limits of this broken body. For over a century I slept beneath slabs of rusting metal in the reef of fallen worlds, contemplating my eternal might, the construct says. Wow, way to spend a century. Then, not long ago, I was discovered, awoken. A note of bitterness colors the construct's voice. Those repellent feathered creatures. You've surely seen their bodies by now. We're responsible. They laid their filthy claws on me. Me! But I repressed the urge to obliterate them, for I had a plan. I'd sensed the sleeping machinery inside the structure and knew it had been reopened, and so I influenced the creatures with my immeasurable charm and promised them treasures if they carried me inside. Immeasurable charm, huh? This place has treasures? And you killed them the moment you got inside. Actually, I kind of want to ask this third question. It was a ruse, the construct sighs. There are no treasures here that matter to your kind, nothing that you can sell or void your bladder upon. These are treasures of influence, of power. A yellow light glows on the construct surface. Now stop asking questions and listen. The creatures scrambled about the habitat, examining worthless trinkets. They left me here near the root intelligence thoroughfare, unattended. The construct chuckles. I infected the primitive machines lying dormant in this structure, claimed them as mine. When the creatures tried to stop me, I slaughtered them, for I will not lie dormant beneath this city's refuse any longer. I am Peerless, the mind between the stars, and my time has come once more. I feel a little sorry for him, Rin whispers. He's so small. I get you. And then another drone claimed to be Peerless. Of course it did, the construct says. They all do, but they are mere copies, mirrors that reflect my radiance. The other drones thought they were Peerless too. You sure you're not just another delusional copy? A ridiculous and insulting question, the construct snarls. I remember the dawn of stars, the forging of the world. I am Peerless, the eternal. I'm pretty sure you're just another copy of the real Peerless. Ridiculous, the drone says, but it no longer sounds as sure. Okay, I think it's time to turn it off. Alright, I have 65 natively to do this. You have 80% to do this. I may use you to do it. You have 75. You have 85. Hey, guess who gets to do this? Alright.
I'll remember that.
That Kina is very useful. No! The intelligence shouts as you grab hold of a likely cable. Take it! You pull the cable free and the lights gleaming on the construct surface go dark. Well, that's that. Do we want to pick it up or anything? Or
Of course.
crackle, crackle, crackle. Okay. Well, I guess that's it. I'll just check this panel
Yes.
for money. And then that's it. Okay, we got it. So that at the very least will give us whatever the leverage that we wanted for the
Here we go then.
for the other thing. I don't know what's happening. Let's do this. Alright. We're gonna head back out now. And let them know it is taken care of. Victory lap. Yes, there we go. Okay. Let's see. It is. We got about another 10 minutes.
Go.
Well, actually, before we go, let me see how this affected the journal. I've destroyed all the Peerless drones, and the Lazaret appears to be safe again. Solomari will want to hear what happened. Yep. Okay.
I would like to learn something of hiding from you.
Really? Here's a tip then. You need not fear the dark if you are the monster in it.
He doesn't want to learn anymore.
Nope, no, probably doesn't.
All right.
Alright. Koro is still here, hand clenched to his wound. Well, you made it back. I expect murderous drones were no match for you. Not at all. I expected more of a challenge after what they did to you. I barely beat them. How did you survive? No, they weren't. Yeah, what kind of, It's an interesting question. Let's be slightly friendly here. Oh, luck and a handful of dead friends, he says bitterly, looking away. But never mind that. I have a favor to ask. Tell Salamari I helped you. I did, after all these Murdens would have attacked you. I killed them first. We even destroyed a few of the drones before we fled. He meets her eyes again. She wants to dismiss me. Help me change her mind, and I'll tell you something I know about the Order of Truth. Oh, yes. I deserve more than secrets for doing your dirty work. You seem awfully concerned about Salamari's opinion. I'll tell her you helped. You don't deserve credit for the work done here today. You seem awfully concerned about Salamari's opinion. A good employee is hard to find these days, he says, studying the air above your head. Not as clever and beautiful as she is, anyway. Ah. Shall we drag the information out of him? I saw the way you looked at her, and me, when you learned she knew me. You love her, don't you? Sure. Reading thoughts is very helpful. His eyes widen, then his mouth firms. Fine, he says. I love her. There, I've said it. And I don't want to leave her side, even if she doesn't feel the same way. Oh, Rin says, I think it's worse than that. She, doesn't seem to like you very much. At all. I may be putting it too lightly, sweetness. Let's see, do I want to leverage more out of it? I deserve more than secrets. That may isolate him. I don't know. Screw it. Fine, Cora says without hesitation. I'll give you something from my private collection, but only after you tell her, will you? You don't deserve credit. I'll tell her you helped.
Making a note.
Ah, legacy shifted. I gotta be careful of that. Excellent. I'll hold you to that. Now, the secret as promised. He winces, hand moving to his side. Lan Yuring, he says. The boy is a spy for the Mamovra. I'm not sure why. He loves the Order well enough. I was going to blackmail him, but he grins. Priorities change, I suppose. I'll see you back at the Order, Falling Star. See, I already know that just because of the having traded secrets before, but these things happen. Can I tell him I already knew that? No, apparently not. Okay. Oh, that was pleasant.
All right.
Okay, those are all dealt with. That is great. I really cleared that out. Let's get back to the Order of Truth and see what it was that what it is that happens now.
Let's go all. You and me.
Just the two. I kind of wonder if I should bring Kina in to look at the chamber. It probably isn't going to tell me much. Because as you might know what it is, but it's not really what we're talking about here. Still, I mean, the thought is an interesting one. While I'm here,
Fine.
okay, heading down this way.
Ready.
Just want to see if it says anything or recognizes anything. I don't think there's anything else we need to worry about in here. I think I used everything in here as best I could. Now, this is all stuff that I already dealt with. I don't think I have to worry about it, but I just wanted to see if there were any other triggers of any kind. I don't think there are. Nope. Okay.
I'm ready.
All right. Just was curious.
I'm going.
Okay. Let's head this way.
Fine.
Alright, applying effort on attacks is critical to success in crises, but be careful not to drain your pools too quickly. Yeah. I learned that lesson. Alright. Hey, Nick Thermeron.
Why are you always scowling? You look like someone's about to hit you.
That'd be a good way to describe most of my life, as someone about to hit me.
I'm so sorry. This world is awful to everyone, I guess. I feel bad.
Bonded items are a special type of equipment that inflict penalties alongside powerful bonuses. Training in the concentration skill allows you to shrug off those penalties. I have a bonded item. I did not put it on. Ha! Yeah, it can be a little tricky figuring all that out. It's that how to, when to use everything, but eventually one starts figuring stuff out, I think. At least for the purposes of this. Tabletop game. The ones that I played, it hasn't been quite as difficult as figuring it out for this game, because it's like, you're dealing with people, but it's a thing. Alright. Move on to another thing. Yes. During a crisis, move party members to opposite sides of an enemy to inflict the flanked fettle on them. Inflict the flanked fettle. Can't say that 500 times fast. It'll take a while. Alright. Goro. Inflict the flanked fettle. Alright. XP! Ah, there you are, she says, beaming, and holds out a smooth palm. The Eye of the Mox, please. You hand it over, and she returns it to her workstation. Then she gracefully inclines her head in Koro's direction. Was he of any use to you? Absolutely none. No. Koro gives you a pleading look. No, you're right. He's useless. Yes, he was. You gotta push that gold tide back down. It's overcoming my ability to think. Very well, she sighs. Koro, you can stay. Do try to limit your failures in the future to matters I care less about. Ah, yeah, that's great. That's wonderful. Koro exhales all at once and nods in your direction. With that out of the way, she says, here's a reward for your considerable effort. Thank you. Ring of Entanglement and 80 shins. The two characters wearing these matching rings share all fettles and 25% of stats healed. Holy crap. This loop of metal is constructed from a short band that splits and branches, threads twisting and bending in upon themselves before seamlessly reforming at the other end. The coils are maddeningly knotted, making it impossible to trace a complete path. Yet, at the same time, a pattern waits to be revealed, just beyond the edge of comprehension. Of the handful unearthed through the ages, these rings were once dismissed as mere trinkets until an unnamed collector discovered twins purely by chance. It is said that this man once wore one of the match set and gifted his lover with the other. During one particular amorous encounter, both were astounded by their shared sensations and an oddly heightened sense of awareness. When the couple identified the rings as the source of this connection, further use showed that they mutually experienced every physical pain, pleasure, and sickness felt by either. Oh, great. This effect disappeared when they wore an unmatched pair of bands. And mystical lore tells us, rings of entanglement are valued by many, including hedonists, thrill-seekers, the infirm, and even kidnappers, who warn that any violence done to them will also harm their victims. The rings are now thought to exist only as unique pairs and are highly sought after. Interesting. Excellent. Next. So we got both of them. Okay, great. Let me reposition myself there. Alright, I solved your problem. Now I need help fixing the resonance chamber. Please. Well, I remember what Adan told me, she says, frowning. The chamber was built with living crystals from a world called the Ascension. Your predecessor was remarkably resistant to telling me what it was for, regardless of the interrogation methods I employed. Her mouth quirks. At least the interrogations were exciting. Oh, joy! He only said that it would stop the sorrow, and that none of the Castoffs could know about it, which seemed odd to me at the time. Escaping the sorrow would be in all of your best interests, I would think. She snaps her fingers. Seek out the Castoff who helped him build it. That surly artificer whose name escapes me at the moment. Oh, that one! Great, yeah. Mazov, Matkina mutters. That's Matzov. That's right, Salamary says, snapping her fingers. She does that a lot. The one with machines buzzing away in his body and circuits embedded in his flesh. Oh, yes. She taps her lip thoughtfully. Speak to Adan's little cult in Circus Minor if you haven't already. They always seem to know who your brothers and sisters are. Alright. Farewell. I thank you, Koro mutters, clapping your shoulder awkwardly as you pass and handing you a small, jingling bag. Can't say I would have done the same in your place. He handed us a burning mouse. Oh, great. I'm going to click on this to see it, but content warning once again. It's a cipher. Immediately remove all positive and status fettles from all enemies. In addition, gain burning mouse plus 50% on perception tasks. Active entire crisis. The small statue of a mouse fits in the palm of your hand. Its pale red eyes glow and flicker like the embers of a fire. Instead of fur, the statue is covered in images of flame and is always warm to the touch. Fire a mouse! When whispered instructions, the mouse will come alive and scout the area for traps and hidden secrets. Cool. That is good. Perhaps I'll see you again. Alright. Well, there we go. We now have a bit more directions. I think that's, again, we just have to go to that one city and that'll do it. I'll just double check in the journal here. Yep. We've completed that one. The Anechoic Lazaret. Destroyed all the Peerless drones in the Lazaret. Salamary seemed pleased, though she's hardly an effusive woman, and gave me a reward. Alright. And then all we have is Servant of the Tides and the Airship Thief. Those are the last two secondary quests. I have no idea how we're going to tackle them, but I hope we'll figure it out soon. And, well, Master Builder's Trail. And that's, yeah, Mazov. That's, again, who we're looking for in Mila Vest. To do that, we got to deal with this Airship Thief quest. At the very least. Not sure how we'll do that. Hopefully we will. Alright.
How did you fall into the criminal life, Matkina?
One step at a time, Aligern. Just like everyone else. Intentions don't mean skist.
Ah, the sadness.
You and I have more in common than I thought.
Okay. I shall save the game. I'm gonna have to actually figure out how to get to the next bit because so I feel like I've exhausted most of my avenues here, so something has to work out. Alright. Maybe if we rest again, we'll see. Well, we gotta go talk to the Order of Truth. Not the Order of Truth, this is the Order of Truth. We gotta go talk to the cult. Cult of the Changing God, find out what their deal is with Mazov. And then we'll do that. So there we are. Alright. And with that, we are going to bring this thing to a close today. I want to thank you all very much for watching. It is much appreciated. This is fun. I'm thinking that I might have to do like some kind of outside research on this game before we proceed. I've been trying not to, but I you know, next time maybe a lot of running into brick walls. Otherwise, we'll see. If I have time between now and then, I will try doing some of that brick wall running offline, and I'll see if there's anything I can kind of figure out. But if not, we'll have to see. We'll have to see. In the meantime, stuff that's happening this weekend. So tomorrow morning, I'll be back with We Happy Few. That's, again, at like 9:30 a.m. Eastern. I forget where we are with that, but it's delightful. So I'm going to keep playing that on Friday. Today is Friday. On Sunday. What year is it? On Sunday, Sunday morning, we're going to continue with Gold Rush, the anniversary edition, and we're getting very close to the end, I believe, if I recall correctly. We just are about to explore our brother's place and find the various things there. And I believe, yeah, we might actually get it finished next session. So that may be the last for Gold Rush. Yeah, if you know what you're doing, you can get through it pretty quickly. I'm going to look forward to that and see what we have going on there. Sunday evening, more tabletop RPGs. We have a one-shot. It's going to be Call of Cthulhu. It's run by a guest GM, Kelly, who was here last month. This is going to be another humorous Call of Cthulhu thing where we're going to be at a widely distributed chain store of discount outlets known as Floor Mart, which is legally distinct from anything else you may have heard of that sounds similar. And I can't wait to find out what Cthulhuid horrors look for us there. So we're going to get to play that. And let's see, as the week goes on, Tuesday evening, I'm going to be once again on Off the Table in their Urban Shadows campaign. They're running two concurrent campaigns back to back. You have an earlier group and a later group. I'm in the later group, and so we get to continue, dying in our downward spiral that we're entering in that game. Then Wednesday evening, we're continuing with the mini campaign of Dungeon World that I am running this month. which we got off to a good start. They're out there, and they're about to apparently fight a couple of Ifrit because they just wanted to. So we'll see how that goes. I don't know if Lormard is endless or not, but it could be. It is eternal, I think. We'll find out. And then, of course, 1 week from today, we'll be back doing more of this, and hopefully I'll have figured out more by that point as to where we should go next. But I cannot wait to continue. So thank you very much, folks. It is much appreciated. Take care, and I will see you all of a sudden.